Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Butler out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Edwards, and it's Bona in at the center position. And for Miami, Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Ware. Pass to Larson. Three-pointer. Buries it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Yabusele. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Over Lowry. Burks no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Butler passes to Lowry. And there's a pick. The three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Lowry. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, even inside among the bigs, Lowry can find his finish. I mean, he's that clever offensively.
Burks against Lowry. It's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Hero against Butler. Shoots over Hero. The shot by Butler, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Edwards. Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Counted from distance. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Count it. Good.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Butler surveying the floor. Tries a 10-footer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lowry's got 9 points. Heat trail by 5. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hero on the wing. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Council, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. 3-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's Butler. The Heat making their last shot. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lowry. Drops in the three. He's got 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Burks with it. He's guarded by Lowry. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
Nice play. Good timing. Wiggins delivers a perfect pass.
The 76ers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Butler against Hero. Pass to Council. Back to Butler. Lowry outside. The shot from 20 feet out. That one no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Hero with it. Back to Wiggins. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Wiggins outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And Miami has possession. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become...
Oh, Wiggins over the top.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Doughton, checked by Mitchell. Walker for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Castleton. Anderson covers.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Larson with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Castleton. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Doughton. Check by Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the ball up and redirected the shot.
Off the mark there with a three.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Council. Marquez covers. Pass to Council. Floats one up. 2 points. That one goes. Council's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
On defense, the Sixers. Pass to Ware. Now Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's got 8.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Here's Bona. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Butler can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
The 76ers making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And so Hero nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
76ers trail by 7. Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. And that time also a missed shot.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Pass to Larson. Puts up a three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
He got a three to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Heat in fifth.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
76ers trail by 10. Lowry surveys the D. They set the pick. He takes it in. Blocked! Outside Burks. Pass to Larson. Here's Ware. Now Hero. Guarded by Edwards. Now here's Adebayo. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple. Lowry outside. Edwards, a pass to Butler. Off target at the rim.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Burks. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Lowry.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler with the ball. Hero picks him up. Butler can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Hero. Guarded by Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And so Hero nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. You know, it's the main thing. You know, we just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, you know, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, for Philadelphia, just 1 week left in the season. They have not been mathematically eliminated from the postseason, but I don't know, Shaq.
Yeah, but it'll take more than math for them to make it. They're going to need a miracle.
Don't you have a doctorate in math?
No, education.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the 76ers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Heat leading by 12. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Here's the pick. This one for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Burks against Lowry. Yabusele. Outside for Butler. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bona. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Lowry with the ball for the 76ers. A 12-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Now here's Hero. He's got 18. Adebayo passes to Hero. With some arc. Got a piece of it. Now Edwards. Pass to Bona. Back to Edwards. Lowry finds Edwards. Here's Butler. Up and in on the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. From downtown. And again, no good by Miami.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half. Normally he drains that.
Outside Burks. Tries the spin move. Adebayo, a screen on Butler. Burks for 3. He buries it from 3. Burks has got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for Miami, Wiggins, he's checked in for Burks. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Walker comes in for Lowry. Right side, Walker. Butler against Mitchell. Lets it fly. And it's Bona missing. Miami leading by 11. Here's Wiggins. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Wiggins got his second bucket of the night.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Back to Butler. Pass to Council. Launches it. Philadelphia with another miss. Miami's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Ware. Adebayo with it. And he comes up with a bucket. Adebayo's got his second basket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Butler against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? The shot by Butler, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
To the middle, Larson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And there's the screen. Back to Butler. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Adebayo, a screen on Walker. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Hood Schifino's checked in for the Sixers. Doughton comes in for Butler. Doughton passes to Walker. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Sinks the tray. Walker's got 5 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wiggins against Walker. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Anderson with a screen on Walker. And so it's Miami in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Castleton in at center, locking down the middle. Anderson passes to Wiggins. The floater, and it's blocked. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Miami leading by 16. Outside Jaquez. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Castleton. Anderson covers. Here's Doughton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anderson passes to Wiggins. Now Mitchell. Off with the layup. 76ers trail by 19. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Right wing. Walker in the post. Pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Hood-Schifino. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Outside Jaquez. And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Castleton. Here's Doughton. Robinson defending. On the take. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Duncan Robinson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Inside, tipped. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Got a hand on it. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And the 76ers get it back. Edwards, the pass to Doughton. Takes it inside. And that one's good. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Oh, Hero definitely has some tricks up his sleeve.
76ers trail by 15. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the 76ers making a change here. Butler's checked in. Here's Yabusele, counted by Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Edwards. Here's Yabusele. 5 to shoot. Lowry outside. Edwards a screen on Burks. Lowry, no good. Miami leading by 15. Pass to Ware. And here's Adebayo. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Here's Council, pounded by Wiggins. Council, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Wiggins from long range. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 20.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.